another how-to. Today we are going to be showing you guys how to get to Upland Zorana Skyview Tower. So if you have been following us thus far, then you will know where Woodland Stable is. If you don't, I recommend checking out my other videos and just catching up to us with where Woodland Stable is, because that's where we're going to be starting from. Once you're all geared up and ready to go, we're going to hit the Upland Road. We are going to be doing this by steed, as it's going to be a little bit quicker. You can run it or use Skyview Towers, but this method's just easier for me to show you guys the simplest way to find these places. So, leaving the Woodland Stable, if we check our map, yeah, we are heading down southeast-ish. And we're going to be following this road, and we are going to be literally going all the way around until we get to sort of Zolo Pond and just past that, and then you're going to see a little cut off that goes up to the Zora domain and one that goes off up to Akala, and we're going to be taking one that goes off up to Akala. But that is the road that we will be sticking on, and it will come all the way around and we'll just be sticking on a straight road. And that is a stable to find along the way. That being Foothill Stable, I believe. Toma, who we just ran past there, is a Misco treasure lady, if you will, and she will give you some information on the Misco treasure, that being about two brothers that are hunting for it currently, and where you should go and find them. The sign guy there is easy to fix as well. Recommend doing him, he'll give you some good stuff. There are signposts you can check along the way if you need be, and we will be going off map shortly. So as you come around this corner, you guys are going to see this little beachy bay thing. Just run along that. I'm going to go ahead and skip the video past it, but we'll catch up at the end of this sandy little bay bit and meet towards the Zora cutoff. So guys, as you come to the end of this sandy little beach bay bit, there's a load of bright-eyed crabs along the side that I do recommend grabbing. And then as you come round this corner, you are going to see a little turn off. We are going to take the one that goes off to the left and head up the hill. So you're going to come through the pine trees, and then as you come through the pine trees, you're actually going to be able to see the little stable smoke off in the distance. You can actually see the shrine just up there on the brow of the hill, and as we come up, you'll be able to see the smoke. There it is, sort of puffing off in the distance. You can just see it in that sort of left-hand top corner of my screen. Just keep following this pine tree road up, and eventually it will sort of curve you round to the stable. So as you guys can see over there, that is actually where we are eventually going to pull off to, but we are first going to get the stable. So we're going to go and run and get the shrine and just tick that off as a travel point so we can come back to it easily. That is something that I would definitely recommend doing, as it's just going to save you a lot of time and travelling. Beetle's probably going to fall over. Oh, he made it. He survived it. So here we arrive at Foothill Stable. We're going to leave my horse there. I kind of crash landed him. You're going to have Pan here, and you're also going to have a bit of a fun challenge. These men in pants are trying to defeat some monsters in a cave, and they need you to show them how to do it. It's fun if you enjoy fighting. It's hair pulling out if you're not prepared. So guys, go ahead and climb the rock and then grab the shrine, and we'll meet you up there. Ugh, I'm still horribly ill. It's not fun. Alright guys, so now that we've got this little shrine and we can come back down to it at any point, we're going to head back to the stable. Okay guys, so once you have got your steed and collected the shrine, where are you going, my sweet friend? Okay, back on track. So head away from Foothill Stable, the way that we just came. We're going to be heading up towards that majestic looking tower up there. So come up through the pine trees. And as you can see off there, up in a mountain sort of thing, there's like a little foot sticking out of the mountain. That's actually what we're going to be going for. So as you come up around here, there'll be a signpost, and as you can see, we can kind of cut up through here, past these pine trees. And then we're going to carry on this sort of up this little path that it's created for us. Of course it's going to start raining. Oh, maybe not. It's changed its mind. Alright, because there's mud here, our horse is going to get a little fussy about it. But that's okay. So we are actually going to leave our horse here on this bit of path, just so he doesn't get hit by falling mud, as that would be bad for him. So then we're going to run on past that bit of mud that just fell, and we're going to keep on coming up and sort of work our way through the mud, just avoiding all of it. If you go too far over, you will bump into that guy, and he's going to cause you a bit of trouble, so we're just going to avoid him. We're going to come around this side. That is Upland Zorana Cave. If you want to hop in it and check it out, I will be doing an episode on it at some point. So you can either climb up the wall and get the mushrooms, or you can ascend through that first little ledge that I'm going to be climbing up next to. We are just going to hop straight up onto the ledge. So our next move is to then hop onto the next ledge. As you can see, they're sort of making a little footway and footpath for us, sort of like stepping stones. We're also going to get Sticky Frog on our way, which is pretty useful. And then we can just run up the rock all the way to the next one. Now we are going to climb up this little bit, and there's another little ledge that we can hop on. And then we're going to come up to this bit, and it's going to be flat again, so we can have a break up here. So you really don't need to worry about like stamina while climbing this. I mean, I don't need a single stamina dish while doing this. It's really not an issue. I do recommend collecting some of that, because we're going to need it when we get to the top. So, climbing our way up, we've got these little chunks. Now, if you do want to ascend through that instead of climbing it, you can climb it. It's pretty easy. Or go ahead and grab the two boxes with Ultra Hand and stick them on top of each other. Slightly sort of lopsided to each other. So if you have one there, and then you place the other one sort of lopsided to it, as you can see, it will fit perfectly to the wall, and it will fit with the slope. Then go ahead and grab one of these planks. And what we are going to do is we're going to attach it to that other plank. And then we are going to grab them both. As you can see, they've already fallen. They've already fallen level for us. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is pop them there. And it's going to go ahead and make a weird little ramp that we can either ascend or climb up. And then we can ascend from this ramp up to that little lip. And as you can see, we've managed to do that without climbing it, but to say you can climb it without a stamina dish. You've just got to take it slow. So grabbing some splash fruit, and then we're going to go ahead and climb up this wall. It's the last one pretty much to climb up before we get to the tower wall, and then we are done with our climbing, guys. So avoiding the mud at the top of here, and also avoiding the sketchy fairy. So we're going to head, and as you can see, there's like a little foot up there. We are going to climb towards it, guys. We are going to do this slowly without jumping, because otherwise we will run out of stamina. It's the only sort of long climb, but even then it's easily done and it's not an issue. At the top, you're going to find some herbal herb. It's a little sweet treat for doing that. Alright guys, then climbing up the last little wall before we get to the Sky Tower. And then we're going to go around this mud. And basically, we are there. So when you actually arrive at the Sky Tower, Skyview Tower as I should call it, you're gonna see a guy and he is all covered in mud. I do recommend helping him. To do so, act as if you were gonna throw your weapon and then actually select one of the items from the top bar and throw one of your little water fruits at him. Splash fruits. So he is awakened and he is going to give you a Zora Spear for helping him. If your inventory is full, he will just hold on to it until it is not, and then you can go back and get it. So to get the actual Sky Tower unlocked, do the exact same thing. Select a splash fruit instead of a weapon. Throw it at the pile of mud, and then you can get in. Alright guys, then once you've examined the little PowerPoint thing, you can then go ahead and actually examine the Sky Tower, send yourself up, yada yada yada, do all that good stuff. So guys, we are then going to be unlocking the map piece surrounding the Zora domain, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, so that is our map piece locked off. We've got the Landroot Spring, we've got Zora's Domain. It's looking pretty good. We've also got a little bit of Sky Tower ticked off. That is everything for this episode. Getting that map piece ticked off, unlocking the Upland Zorana Skyview Tower. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I helped you a little bit if you were stuck or if you're super new to Zelda. Thank you for watching guys. I appreciate it all. Make sure to like and subscribe. Do those little things. It really does help, hitting all those buttons in the bottom. And we are out guys. Brah.